Welcome to Spit That Sauce podcast, where you know what it is, so you ain't gotta ask, where we discuss sports, entertainment, and everything in between. I am Jamar.
I'm Vince.
CGA.
Good. I think it's going to be pretty good.
Is this test live or?
It's real life.
All right.
Oh, real live? Real live?
It's
Live?
real life.
We real live?
All right. Close all this. Close this.
Oh, I see it.
So wait. I emailed or I put the clip in the text message.
Okay.
Charles supposed to do something with that, or do I play it through the mic?
Can you do it? But you guys are live.
Oh, we are.
I'm not set up.
We're live? We're live.
All right.
We are live, everybody. We
How
are
doing?
live. What up? Happy
here.
Wednesday. We're glad that you are here
Yes.
with us viewing Spit That Sauce. We appreciate your love and your support. Don't forget to tell your mama, tell your daddy, tell your auntie,
Brothers and
uncles,
sisters.
former cousins, roommates.
Mhm.
Tell them all about your experience with your boys. And we appreciate you. We're glad that you are here. We have a great show this Wednesday. Ty, you want to tell them?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Of course, we got a great show planned. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of in between this week. Not as messy as last week. If you guys tuned in last week, you know last week was a little messy.
Yeah.
But there's a lot going on. Shout out to brother Victor Glover, who's an astronaut on Artemis 2 right now.
Right.
On his way back to Earth.
Mhm.
And the other astronauts too. I don't mean to not regard the other astronauts. I'm just talking about the brother that's there. So
You good.
so
You good.
that's cool. I've been excited rather to watch that. So yeah, that's cool. How was your
Yeah.
week, sir? Without all this crazy weather.
I've had a great week.
Okay.
I'm proud to announce that my book I've been working on for the last year and a half, it is finally complete. And I will give out that information to you guys when I set a release date. You guys is gonna love it. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. It's a great book, but yeah, that's what I've been doing, on the grind, doing my thing, keeping busy, and working on a show. And yeah, we got a great show for you today. We got some NBA to talk about. We got college
NFL,
basketball.
yeah.
Both college season is over.
Mm-hmm.
And we're gonna
So-
talk about that. My man's got some stuff that he wants to talk about
Yep.
in between.
He said, "Uh-oh, Tylen always talking," or Jamar always talking about the controversials, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess we could jump into. Let's dive into the NBA. Do we want to do that first?
Yes, sir.
All right.
NBA.
Man, I been watching a couple games. Man, I think since the last show, I've watched the Lakers play OKC twice.
Right.
Damn.
Right.
Just can't keep up with them. Just get slapped all over the place.
Right.
Score is I don't even want to talk about the score, but it's just like clearly OKC is showing that they're a better team, no matter how you try to put it together. And I wouldn't want to face them in the first round of the playoffs either. I don't know how this is gonna turn out, but it's like they just too good, man. And so they're currently 63-16.
Right.
San Antonio can try to catch them, but OKC just seems
They won't.
unstoppable. Yeah, I don't think they will, but
They won't.
OKC just seems unstoppable. And with that being said, Lakers right now, at least as of Wednesday, April 8th, they've dropped to number 4.
Right.
So now Denver's number 3.
Right.
We'll see how that turns out. Hopefully, Lakers can get back up there.
Right.
Minnesota's hanging at number at the 6th spot.
Right.
Interesting.
Right. Yeah.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but let's say they stay in that 6th spot, then they got to face most likely OKC. No. Who's the 6th seed face?
6th seed will probably face. They will be in the second.
So San Antonio
bracket and the Lakers bracket. In
Okay.
fact, the
That's gonna be
Lakers would
pretty
be Lakers might be the first team they face.
Ah, Lord.
And I don't know if it's true. I'm not saying it. Allegedly, people are saying that Minnesota is kind of tanking
Yeah,
to get the 6th seed,
I heard about that.
so they could feed off of those battered and beat up Lakers who's without their key players. I mean, Luka, they don't know the status of Luka because everybody who knows basketball knows that Luka hurt himself a week and a half ago, and the first game against OKC, I believe, he pulled a hamstring, and they saying that it's a grade 2 hamstring. And if anybody y'all know, if y'all ever had a hamstring, I've had a hamstring pulled, and it ain't no joke. And so it is what it is. And not only that, Austin Reed is hurt as well. Austin Reed is pretty hurt.
Yeah.
So the
Reedy,
status
man.
of the Lakers right now, they're not as strong as they were a month ago because of the injuries. Now, they're saying that Anthony Edwards is hurt too.
Oh, he is?
Well, they're saying that he has a bruised knee. And so we don't know if it's allegedly a bruised knee, but I know Jaden McDaniels is back tonight, but Randall is dealing with some issues. So I think either they're just trying to get all their players healthy for the stretch. I don't know, but I think they're comfortable with the 6th seed right now because they're not trying to make a push to get anything else outside of that 6th seed. And so I think they secured the 6th seed, to be honest with you. And so now they're just going to wait and try to get healthy and go for a run. But OKC is looking really good. But when the playoff comes, it's the playoffs. And so we'll see what San Antonio do. We'll see what the players and the teams do. And I'm excited for this up and coming playoffs just to see how things turn out. Y'all let us know. Leave a comment. We want to know who you think is going to win the chip.
The whole thing.
Who you think is going to win the thing? We'll give our predictions when playoff time comes. But go ahead and give us an early prediction of who you think going to win. Your team? You think your team's going to win? You think San Antonio going to win? You think is Boston going to come in and win the chip?
I'd rather have the Knicks win.
Who? The Knicks?
I'd rather have them win than Boston.
I started coughing when you said the Knicks, man, because I know ain't no way in the world, bro.
That's me being a Laker fan, and I don't want to see Boston win. So I'd rather see the Knicks win.
I got
somehow.
it. I get it.
But if I think they're right now they're 51 and 28. They're in the 3rd spot, right behind Boston. So
right.
I wonder how with the in the Eastern, not to jump around a bit, but in the Eastern Conference, how you've got like Detroit still number 1, Boston number 2,
right.
New York number 3.
Right.
You got Cleveland in number 4, Atlanta in number 5, and then Toronto, in the 6th spot. So if these places stay, if these stay just like they are, how's the Eastern Conference playoffs going to be?
It's going to be a toss up. I'm really interested in seeing how Cleveland plays this year. They got Harden, they got James Harden, and they got your boy Mitchell. So, Harden and Mitchell can get hot in the playoffs, or James Harden could disappear in the playoffs. You never know.
Yeah, I was about to say. I might
get on everything.
He may do it. He is known to be Houdini. Every once in a while, he can show up, and then he can not show up. So we'll figure that out. But it's really interesting to see how Boston and Tatum. It all depends, I believe, on how Tatum plays in the playoffs, because he's coming back off an injury. And so if they can give enough chemistry going between him and Brown to see if it can carry on into the playoffs, and they may be able to make a run. But I think the West, whoever represents the West, to me, I think they just gonna win it. I think it's about matchups, but I think the West got some strong teams, man. I just think the West is just better than the East right now. Period. Don't get mad. Don't get mad. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said I'm in agreement with that. The West is a little stronger, in my opinion, too.
Well, spit that sauce. Spit that sauce, DJ. Tell us
So
how
I'm
you
just
feel.
saying, the West is always, lately been pretty strong.
Yeah.
Stronger.
Right.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
How do I do this? So I think you mentioned Jaden earlier, but I got to mention a different Jaden.
Yeah.
Jaden Ivey, as you guys know,
Right.
was released by the Bulls about like last week or so.
Yeah. Let's get into it.
Allegedly, he was seen preaching on a street near Alabama's Auburn University.
Right.
He was, I guess he was preaching, about about Jesus and all of that, and he was seen just over there just preaching. And I'm like, dang. And then also there was allegedly a video, and I believe I saw it online, where it appears in the video that he allegedly is saying that his wife is in the video. She looked like she's packing something. She's like packing some stuff, and then he's like shooting the video, and he's like, "My wife loves me," and you see her in the background, and she just walked by him like ain't nothing going on, and people like, damn. Like it just looked bad. I don't know you could just kind of see the body language. I'm like, why would we record that and post that? She just looked like, how like you in the house with your girl or your wife, and she's pissed off, but she has to walk by you in whatever the house. And so she just kind of just, you know what I mean? Don't acknowledge you and walk by.
Can I say
that's kind of how that video was to me. You guys let me know what you think, but that's the video I saw. What you got?
You think she mad because he messed up that check?
Hell yeah, no doubt.
So that brings into question. Now, this is just question. Bring into question. What was she married for him in the first place for? If she wasn't supporting her husband, whose beliefs are strong for him, and regardless of the circumstances and situation, it says do better or worse, right?
Yep.
And so when things got worse,
that part.
Oh, okay.
It's funny how it's like.
Is it just me? Am I
yeah,
the
I
only
don't
one
think.
to think that?
Yeah,
Y'all
I was thinking of that too, and I'm like, holy matrimony. They talk about holy matrimony in the vows and in the wedding process. Funny how the money leave. Jesus being there don't mean nothing no more. I don't know. Ain't it holy matrimony? Wasn't Jesus at the wedding? Was it God? They probably had a pastor at the wedding. Funny how the money go, and then I don't know.
Yeah.
And then on top of that too, what I hope I'm wrong about is how easy is it gonna be for this brother to get on another team?
Well,
you know what I mean? Can he get? Because then are they gonna blacklist him and now he can't get on no team?
No.
Because here's the thing. He went the whole anti-LGBT route, which doesn't work out good for anybody. You still got shout out to the baby. Who's that watching over there? C Jizzle, if you watching, I'm gonna just call you C Jizzle. If you watching, I see you. Yes, right, NASA.
What up, peeps?
Like it didn't work out for it. Like the baby meaning the rapper DaBaby, like he's still recovering from some of the anti-LGBT things. He said he's just now recovering.
Right.
The only person that has survived and strived is Dave Chappelle. But other than that, 90% of other niggas is done.
Really?
Yeah. So
Really?
I don't know. I want to be wrong, but I don't know if he's gonna come back from this.
Well, Kevin Hart had a run-in. He survived.
Well, yeah, but that was the thing is that wasn't as strong, and he went on the apology tour, and they still didn't give it. They still didn't give him the chance to host whatever it was.
He got enough
but he got it back
care
together.
Anyway, you say what you want to say about me. I didn't got my checks.
Yeah, you know,
you can't cancel a check that's already been written.
Right,
and I can go to the bank and cash it.
Right, and it was like old, so it had a little less credibility to them trying to pull it in there. But at the end of at the end of the day, no, he did like dodge some of that.
But what are we doing though?
I don't know what's happening.
What are we doing?
Crazy.
Yeah. But you know, another thing on that situation is that so there is a reaction to everything. The good and bad. Mm-hmm. So there are other athletes who are stepping up. For instance, the Ravens quarterback.
What?
Lamar Jackson? He showed up at practice. He showed up at minicamp today or yesterday, or was it this today? And he had a shirt on that said, you know, talking about Jesus. He had a Jesus shirt on. And so some of these athletes are coming out and saying that you can't take our freedom of speech. If I'm really passionate about my religion and my beliefs, I should be able to express that. That is what's supposed to make America great. Is that we all have equal opportunities to express ourselves, whether if one person likes it on the left or one person likes it on the right. It shouldn't matter to that individual as long as they're able to express themselves. I mean, everybody else is expressing themselves. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep it real. Is it only a certain group of people that can express themselves and let it be known how they feel about something that they're so passionate about? I mean, what are we doing? I don't get it. I don't understand it. But shout out to all the NBA players and athletes are out there who are responding in the way that they're responding and showing support, because like I said, you know, we're not for, against, that ain't something that we talk about, because you're your own person and you express yourself the way you feel best to do so. As long as you are able to do it, nothing else should really matter, right? And the organization fired the leadership who handled all of that in Chicago. So we're gonna talk a little bit more about that. But yeah, it was repercussions in the organization on how they handled that situation. So it remains to be seen on all the things that are going to come out. You know, some more stuff is going to come out in weeks to come, and then whatever we hear, you'll be the first to hear from us. If you haven't already heard it, you can tune in here and you can hear it from us.
Yeah, it's quite crazy out there, man. Then another news, my man LeBron James got a little bit of responses over his remarks about the Grizzlies.
Oh yeah.
So he hasn't been the only player, but he's probably the most famous player, or one of the most famous players, to mention about just apparently, you know, allegedly, in a nutshell, and I'm paraphrasing, just how bad in Memphis it is in terms of for the visiting team to come there.
Right.
They have to stay in a quote unquote a rinky-dink hotel, and then you walk across to the arena and you got to watch because you'll get robbed walking across trying to go to the arena.
Right.
And it's just a bad environment that they don't like being in. And this is about Memphis. And I'm paraphrasing, but allegedly, like LeBron, said pretty much like, why don't they just move that to Nashville? And it's because they got so much other things in Nashville instead of Memphis.
Right.
And then, Memphinians
Right.
had to come to their defense. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that's our team. And then I get that.
Right.
But dang, do you think Bron was wrong in having these remarks about another basketball team ultimately? Should he have said that? Why do or does the freedom of speech apply and you deal with the repercussions, or what's your thoughts on that, sir?
My thoughts on that, speak your mind. But also be fair to people that live there. They got good people that live there, man.
Mm-hmm.
They got hardworking people that live there and deserve to see the game of basketball. That's the reason why they're there. And regardless of how we feel about the facility, people pay they work hard.
They do.
And they pay their hard-earned tax money. And they want to go and enjoy themselves and take their families to enjoy themselves. And for the game of basketball. And I think that should be honored and respected.
Yep.
That's how I feel about that. They should honor and respect the idea that, there's, little kids and family members that enjoy the game that you play and that you was been very successful and made a lot of money. And, I'm speaking from a small market team that I root for in Minnesota. Minnesota are really great fans in the basketball world. They're great fans and they support their team. We support our team. And we don't want nobody telling us, about our facility, but Memphis, you got to fix up, it's some money out there. Get a PPP loan.
You said they got to fix up something?
Yeah, y'all fix up them hotels because LeBron James ain't the only one that's been saying that your facilities and your hotels is trash. Now they saying it was straight trash. I've heard rumors about other players that said they hate going to those facilities because they got I don't know. Now Memphis, don't come to me, complaining about, I'm just the messenger. I'm quite sure it's a very, very, very nice place.
Mm-hmm.
But, just do a little upgrade, Beyonce it, let them upgrade it.
Like, we ain't got no money. I don't know, but yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah, upgrade that mug.
Now, since we're still talking about basketball and drama, guess we'll jump over in the college section.
Yes, sir.
College.
And we got to start with the women's NCAA.
Yeah.
What the hell is wrong with Coach Gino?
I don't know, bro.
I think he was just mad because he was losing. He lost.
So he apparently was engaged with Coach Dawn Staley. Shout out to his sister,
Right.
and what looked to be an outburst against the sister, and it was very awkward looking. And
Right.
he apologized lately, so we did see that. So appreciate, shout out to him for that. And I suppose that had to do with tensions and as DJ said, like getting your ass whipped. You don't like it. that doesn't give you. I'm not that saying that's an excuse to act like that.
Right.
But
Right.
really weird.
Right.
Yeah, it was poor sportsmanship.
Poor sportsmanship. That's the word.
When you're losing, you're losing. Shoot. You can't help it when you're losing. You're gonna be mad.
Is it because you're losing
dumb stuff? You're gonna act dumb. You're gonna act ignorant.
Is it because you're losing to a black woman? I don't know. By black women,
yeah,
you're losing to a black woman to black women led by a black woman.
You're losing the most important game in your the most important game of the year, and you're losing it. And you didn't come all this way, and you get there to the dance, and you can't finish the dance. That's upsetting.
Yeah.
I don't. Each man and each woman handle themselves a little different under pressure. No. Some people say, act like you've been there. But he might not get a chance to get back. It's a possibility, but I think he will. They got a great organization, and they've had a lot of success. But it is what it is, bro. I don't fault them. I don't look at them no different, because when you're in your emotions, as these youngsters would say, when I'm listening to my R&B now, when I listen to my R&B, that's what the youngsters say, man. You in your emotions, man. You in your feelings. Yeah, I'm like, dude, what are you talking about, man? This is good music. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what y'all listening to, but anyway, yeah, bro. He reacted the way he reacted because he was losing and he seen the game slipping away, and it is what it is. What you think?
Yeah, I don't think that Gino should lose his job or anything like that.
Right.
But I guess emotions get high, and there was the allegation that she didn't shake his hand. I don't know if you heard about that. Like that, they were saying like, oh, that's the reason why. And I'm like, what the no. I don't know. It makes me think of that movie, The Django Unchained. You remember at the end he was like, if you don't shake my hand, then that's immediately what went to my mind. If you don't shake my hand, it's like, hey, wait a minute. I don't like this.
A life was lost because he didn't shake his hand.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's why I was like, I ain't like that. But I guess I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I don't think he needs to lose his job or whatever. They probably just gave him a slap on the wrist and said, hey, take your ass and chill for the summer and come back and we gonna do some DEI training for no reason. I don't know. Whatever they do, but they got a good thing going over there. So yeah, you lost, and the champs are the champs. And
yeah, they do get a good basketball program over there.
Yeah, so just interesting to see. But yeah, maybe it triggered me for a second. It made me think of Django. I'm like, hey, shaking your hand,
Right.
But yeah, I think that's it for women's basketball. South Carolina are the champs.
Well, that was UCLA.
No, I was playing.
I know UCLA. Man.
Congratulations.
I didn't see that one coming. I thought
LA, what were you talking about?
I wanted to skit you. I wanted to see if you was gonna stop me. See, I just want to recognize. There you go.
I was like, man, that's too close to home.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, you see, I'm like, I was just saying, like, yeah. So of course, UCLA, baby.
See, I'm telling you,
man,
it's the people. Nah,
I wanted to go to that college when I was a kid too.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So, congratulations to LA.
Maybe
UCLA.
I'll get a degree from there.
Congratulations on a wonderful season. Enjoy your celebration. Enjoy your championship, and then get back on the grind next year.
Yep.
And
yes, sir.
So, go ahead, good brother.
If the Lakers can just follow up, baby. I know, because come on, baby. Just bring in Dodgers. Come on. Just bring the trilogy.
Yeah.
If that happens this year, I'll move back to LA then.
That ain't happening. It's not happening.
Yeah, you're right. It ain't happening because I ain't paying that much damn money. Moving on to other news.
Nope.
So men's basketball, you had an interesting perspective on that.
Oh yeah. So I follow up on social media, and I ran across a former Michigan player that was with the Fab Five. Everybody knows the Fab Five. Howard. Jalen Rose. It was not Howard. It was Jalen Rose who some of the youngsters on the Michigan Wolverine team was like, we feel that we're the best assembled Michigan team that ever was assembled. And he didn't waste no time to snap back at him. He wasted no time. Jalen Rose, he wasted no time and said, look, slow down. You guys got to win a chip before you can even have that conversation as being the greatest. And guess what? They won a chip. They won.
Yeah, Michigan won.
And so are we going to have that discussion? Can we have that discussion? Michigan? Detroit? Y'all let me know. Detroit, Michigan, Detroit. Let us know what y'all think about that. Is this the greatest team that you guys had in college basketball ever? Now, I know that you guys had some great players. Some very good players. The Fab Five is just some of the great players that you guys had. They had greater players even than, more than that. Before they even assembled. So what do you guys think? Is this Michigan team the best ever assembled?
TBE.
We want to know. Make a comment. Drop your comments and let us know what you think about that. Congratulations, Michigan, on a well-fought tournament. You guys were outstanding, and you guys were clearly the best team in the tournament, because that's how you won. And congratulations to you.
Yes, sir. All right. Before we get out of here with basketball, I wanted to end on a high note, but hell, I don't know. Check this out. You guys know the rapper J. Cole?
Yeah.
Right, J. Cole?
Yeah.
Shout out to the Fallout in his album. So allegedly he has it's been confirmed by certain, many official sources, and you guys noticed that he allegedly signed a contract to play in the Chinese Basketball Association.
Right.
And you're like, oh, that's cool. Oh, he playing basketball. All right. My thing is, you're like, oh, what Chinese basketball team is it? Apparently, it's a team called the Nanjing Monkey Kings.
Nanjing Monkey Kings.
Monkey Kings.
Monkey Kings?
Oh,
Nigga, look, was it? It couldn't have been another team? Any other team?
Monkey team?
Monkey
Yes.
Kings.
Monkey King?
Nanjing Monkey Kings. Dead serious.
Monkey. Well, you know what though? I'm in all due respect.
Uh-oh.
All due respect.
All due respect.
I do kind of, go out to the casino a lot.
What?
I mean, not a lot.
What the? You hear this? You hear this? You hear this?
Not a lot. Not a lot.
I go to the strip club. I mean, casino a
Every
lot.
once in a while, I go out there to the casino. And when I go out there to the casino, I happen to run across, it's a lot of Korean, a lot of people. They're out there and they gamble. And I'm telling you, when you're sitting at the tables,
okay,
and when y'all know whoever goes, that's all they talk about. Monkey, let me see the monkey. They always mention the monkey.
What?
Yeah, they say that's how they talk. They say monkey, let's see the monkey. And then monkey means a high card. A high card, and that's all they talk about. Monkey, see monkey. Let's see the monkey. And they're talking about cards.
So it's a form of slang.
So it's a form of slang to them, and I guess they have adapted it because monkey means high kings, high queens, high aces. It's them saying that it's a trump card. And so I guess that the team, they want to say monkeys because they're dealing and saying that they're on the next level. Big monkey on top. So I can relate because I can relate because it's always been slung around. You know, when I'm there doing my thing and I hear them and I interact, that's the sign of them saying, you know, big dog.
I never knew that. See, Jizzle, did you know that? I ain't never know that.
And see,
have it do that now.
If you tune in here, you'll be learning some stuff. You're going places. You meet people. You understand?
I'm going to the moon.
Yeah, you're going places now. I'm trying to tell you.
I get it. I just if I'm at a blackjack table and I'm playing and like, yeah, what you got, monkey? Nigga, you gotta die. I don't know.
I mean,
you gotta, as long as they keep it in that lane, just because of the history, just as long as they keep it in that lane, you know then what? I think it's cool. Because I don't know. So did you get a monkey? I'm like, oh yeah, I did. See, then it's cool. You know what I mean? Hey, did that monkey get a monkey? Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a minute.
You might take it in.
Hold on a minute.
No.
Watch that shit. Because people get drunk at casinos, right? So, so you gotta watch. It could get dicey. Hey. Everybody. You watching me and C Jizzle have been places, and when people start drinking, sometimes it gets a little bit racist, and you're like, "Hey, where'd that come from?"
Nah,
like calm down. Why'd you call me? Like I'm telling you, me and Sid, yeah, you know what it is. If you watch it, you know what it is. But anyways, yeah, I hear you though. I would just assume the best. You know what I'm saying, and go from there.
You gotta be around it, so because I find myself hearing it, and then I would say. Yeah, monkey. Yeah. We got 4 monkeys. We got 4 monkeys. So I understand.
You sitting at the table. Oh no, we got 5 monkeys.
Yeah.
And the whole chat. All I'm saying is, here, DJ, look at DJ. No,
you might get it.
Yeah.
Might be negative.
Hear me out.
Their most favorite words that they say is monkey, and they say, "What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?"
I guess
that's all they say when they see a bad card. What the hell? When they say a good card, they say monkey. So,
it's cool. It just matches around fireworks. It's like it'd be cool. Just don't call somebody else that because then it means something else in this country. But I guess
they use the word monkey like we use the N word.
Yeah. Well, either it might as well be the N word if they say it to us. So it's it's a violation. But I get it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, they use.
That's very interesting.
We always saying the N word. They always saying monkey.
What casino is this? No, don't say the name. We don't want to get in trouble. One of them casinos.
Just if you just so happen to be around when I'm there, I see. Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Shout out to J. Cole. I guess it's cool, but maybe it probably was a lucrative contract. But I ain't had to like it. But I get it. Go ahead, play your ball, boy. But we're moving on.
He got the monkeys.
We'll take one little dip in NFL. Can I say that Kirk Cousins got the best agent ever?
Yeah.
So he's signing with the Raiders.
Right.
I think it's a solid move for the Raiders. At this point, why not? Because I don't know what the hell's going to work over there.
Right.
I was like, oh, we'll take him.
Right.
Maybe Kirk finds his calling there and makes it happen, you know?
Right.
So yeah, I'm surprised. Like my man Kirk got picked up, and he's going to Vegas.
Get this.
He's going to the Vegas.
Get this. Facts. See, stick around. Facts. We're gonna give you facts. Did you not know Kirk Cousins has made playing the game of football? He's made more money than Peyton Manning. He's made more money than Tom Brady. And he's made more money than Aaron Rodgers. I think Aaron Rodgers may have him by a little bit, but Kirk Cousins has made more money than all the superstar quarterbacks that we're talking about. Kirk Cousins.
That's hard to believe.
Kirk Cousins has
not won a Super Bowl
during the course of his career.
and he made more money than all of them.
He's made more money in the course of his career as far as football contracts. He's made more than Tom Brady. He's made more than Peyton Manning. Now, between the both of them, they've got 9-10 Super Bowls. At least 10 Super Bowls. It's amazing what you can do if you get with the right people. And see, I'm looking for the right people. I'm looking for the right people. See, it's the people. I'm looking for the right people because I want to be in a situation where if I'm not that great, all I need is the right representation, and I can achieve something that can become great because he's made so much money over the course of his career. It is ridiculous.
Yeah, he should be planning on what's next. Like he could do, like
what do you say? You like that? You like that?
Yeah, right.
You like that? Yeah, we like that. We like them checks. That's what he does. He likes them checks.
Yeah, man. He shout out to Kurt and hope to see you in action this upcoming season and seeing what maybe some magic can happen. It seems to happen with quarterbacks after they leave Minnesota.
That's
apparently.
right. He's with the Raiders, right?
Yeah. And that's gonna be some bull. He go there. Raiders are going to the Super Bowl.
We should go. We should go to Vegas. Not because of the gambling.
Yes, it's because of gambling.
Not because of the gambling.
Yeah, it's because of gambling.
But to go to the Raiders to see a Raiders game.
Yeah.
And if you just so happen to go by
we go. See, Jizzle, we going. Oh, we going a couple different places. We going. Last time I was there, we was in a limo. And we was driving on the freeway and putting our head outside of the. Yeah. No, I'm reading. Yeah, I've been saw that. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, man.
Keep the comments coming in, good peeps. Keep the comments coming in there. We're trying to do better and recognize you and give you a shout out. We thank you and appreciate you tuning in.
Yes, sir. Wow. Well, I guess we'll kind of get to the in between.
Yeah.
So, first off, I got to address the elephant in the room. The really nice, good elephant is that former Cal Poly dual sport athlete Victor Glover is the first black man to pilot a flight around the moon. Oh, wow. Shout out to him. He's right now, he's on Artemis 2 and they're on their way back from the moon. I've been watching and following the whole thing. And one of the coolest moments to me was not only him describing, what he was seeing, right? But also, there was and I've got to paraphrase it here, but he, I believe, or allegedly, but I saw it. But allegedly, he said he was talking to, was saying, hey, hey, babe, tell my wife I love her, pretty much from the moon. You can't beat no, and I'm sorry, y'all, I got to turn like this. Love my brother. You can't beat no nigga like that. Tell my wife I love her. Hello, babe, from the moon. Ain't nobody that his wife could meet that can top that. You know what I mean? So, and I love it because he's a black man with a black family. Black wife, black kids. And he's up there in space. And the reason why I'm saying that, y'all, is because it's important. Like, you don't see that as much.
I get
you know what I mean?
I get it.
And so you don't see black love as much, number one. And so to see that from the moon, if you will, going farther than any human being has gone on the other side of the moon, that was just a beautiful thing to see. Now, on another side, man,
I get it.
Can you imagine? And I'm just going to assume his wife is like good. Can you imagine when he gets back home Oh man, he gonna get some special loving.
Oh, really?
Come on. How many years a brother said, I love you to the moon? This is the one who actually went to the moon. How do you beat that?
Yeah.
He went to the moon. When he come home, it better be candles lit and ass better be floating in the asteroids of the, like, you got to get that man. Like, you got to have romantic night is what I'm saying. You don't get no nigga to tell you I love you from the moon that actually went to the moon. You know what I'm saying? You don't know nobody.
Wow.
So yeah, but hopefully, and I assume he doesn't, but man, it made me wonder, man, if his wife was toxic, I wonder what she would say. She'd be like, I mean, it wasn't from Mars though. What the?
Yeah, well.
That's if you get the wrong wife, right? I'm like, she'd be like, it wasn't Mars though. What? What? We're traveling at 1,000 miles per hour around the moon. We're past the speed of Mach 1, and you gonna tell me it wasn't Mars though? But I don't think he got a wife like that. So shout out to brother Victor Glover. But yeah, man, I thought that was just cool to see black love from that perspective.
That's
you know,
pretty good.
so that's not only that, but just him being a black man and being there.
That's
and you know
pretty
what's so smooth about it? They did an interview with his father, Glover Sr., and he was saying, pretty much, I'm paraphrasing here, but he was just like, you know, he walk around like his dad walks around with his chest out because he's so proud of his son. So that shows you there's black fatherhood. So there's been black fatherhood in Victor's life, and that matters. Does it not? You see what I'm going with this?
When you come
Look
from,
at that.
But when you come from, I mean, he's an astronaut, dog.
Yeah, and he was an athlete.
I'm quite sure
that.
I'm quite sure that the whole family sits at the table during dinner time and eat together. You know what I'm saying? They're a really structured family.
Yeah.
You know,
from what we can see, yeah.
From what we can see. Now.
Right. And I assume the best. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Ain't no family perfect, so don't even matter.
No family's perfect. No.
Compared to other families, they perfect.
I mean,
shoot.
But you know, that's just good.
Yeah.
It's just good living, man. You know,
that was really inspiring to me.
Yeah. Maybe someday you may be able to take a girl to the moon.
Well, he didn't. Well, I got to go to the moon first. We'll see.
Yeah, you ain't.
Here's his. See, but watch out.
He didn't even see what I just said. He don't even know what I'm talking about. He just went way over his head.
Yeah. Because you got to watch out and see who it is, because you got to watch it, because with certain people, certain women, like a nigga go to the moon and she'll sleep with somebody who can't even spell astronaut correctly. It's like, what the I went to the moon though. I did the calculus. I did the training. I got on pretty much a bomb in the shape of a rocket and flew up there, moving at Mach 3 speeds. And we made it to the atmosphere. And I went to the moon and I did all of that and came back. And there's a nigga named Tyrone that doesn't know how to spell NASA correctly.
Yeah.
So you gotta watch. It's some toxicity out here, and it ain't just that straightforward. Is what I'm saying. They ain't just that straightforward. But I would like to think that too, sir. Thank you. But anyways, besides all that, y'all, I'm just being frivolous here. But shout out to NASA, and I hope they get home safe. They're on their way home now. I hope they get home safe. And I've seen some of them amazing pictures of the moon, and it's great to see that. And I think it's great for they kept referencing, back to 1969 on how they saw like the moon landing.
Right.
I'm thinking about how kids are seeing this, on a serious moment here, how kids are seeing this. That's a black man in space. He looked like me. For some of us, he looked like that.
Could you imagine?
You know what I mean?
Could you imagine the kid, his kids go to school and
oh man, they floating to school. They just floating through the hallway. I mean, you can't.
They just what was your dad at? Oh, he was on the moon. He was on the moon this last weekend. What do you mean he was on the moon? No, Larry, he was on the moon. He was on the moon.
Can you imagine if you're trying to take, if I don't know how old his daughters are, let's say they 16 in high school and you trying to take her on a date or to prom. Yeah, I want you to meet my dad. What your dad do? He just came back from the moon. Yeah. What are you into? Like I cheated on a test on Friday. That's about it, baby.
Yeah, that's pretty hard to beat.
Right.
That's pretty hard to beat.
Right. Which is good, because you got the black father there to vet the to be there for his daughters, and I think he got 4 daughters total, and it's just cool. It's just cool to see that, man. Because on a side note, like people know, like if he would have met one of them white girls or something like that at NASA, that's what's around, right? There ain't a lot of us around, and if there is, you don't know if you're gonna like her or if she's already taken. So the fact that he got his wife and he's in those spaces and it's just a black family, I love that.
We're gonna get canceled.
If we would have got canceled, it would have been when you was talking about that. When you was talking about that politics stuff last week, we would get canceled. But we still here, so you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
I drank to that.
Yeah.
I drank to that.
But yeah, very inspiring. Love to see that. Hope they get home safe. I'm on re-entry, and I'll be watching. So let's see. I don't want to get. Speaking of getting canceled.
Yeah.
So, Kanye West.
Oh, what's going on with him, man?
Kanye.
Nothing.
Kanye.
Check this out. So in short, and you guys would know where this is going. He's done a couple shows. And he had, Lauryn Hill involved in all of that.
Right.
And they have been massively successful.
Right.
Wow.
He seemed to just get back to music and leave everything, and they've been massively successful. He was in at the Dome, I believe, or at the in Vegas at the Dome or whatever.
Right.
It is great shows and all of that. Right. But apparently, he wanted to go to UK to do a festival in London.
Right.
And for whatever reason, the UK blocked him from coming to the country. Damn.
Oh, wow.
The country.
Kanye got blocked from going into the country?
To the UK.
To the UK?
Yep.
Why?
So they had to cancel. If you ask me, I think it's, and don't quote me on, allegedly, I think it's, if I had to take a guess, Home Office discretion. They have something called Home Office that I've heard of, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but it's called Home Office discretion, where they can say, you can't come here, and we ain't got to give you no damn reason.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Whatever law you want to wrap that around, whatever that is.
Crazy.
Now I'm sure that they probably have some explanation of something, but yeah, he was apparently he was a headliner for the Wireless was called the Wireless Festival in London, and people start having a problem with that, because of his, let's just say because of his not too distant past, and he can't come to the UK, and I'm like, wow. So it makes me think, is he past being forgiven, or is this because obviously the shows are massively successful? Like obviously if he just stayed to own Kanye, nobody would care, right? But it's like now it makes me think of this. I'm not saying whether I'm on this side or that side. Y'all decide that. That's why we're bringing it up. Yeah. But you guys remember when Kanye was real cool with Trump?
Right.
Just makes me think, where's Trump now? Can he talk to the people in UK and say, hey, wasn't that your boy? Right? They was in the Oval Office during his first term and he had the hat. They was chilling. Now you can't go to a country. But what happened to that MAGA support and all of that? Like, I mean, I thought your man's was the president. Can he talk to the UK? Like, hey, what do you know what I mean? Anything like that? I'm like, can anybody? I don't know. I know he's been
I got
blackballed, but interesting situation.
Speaking of, still, I got a little something for you, and I want you guys to tell me what you think. Jake Paul.
Yes, dude.
And with Drewski, he's saying that he wants to dress up.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, no, I ain't know. Well, allegedly, yeah. Allegedly,
yeah. I know. I heard it. I know what you're talking about.
He said he wants to dress up like Drewski. And what do you guys feel about him dressing up like Drewski? For me personally, I don't have a problem. I just do it in a tasteful manner. Try to get his color. Try to be Drewski. Not focusing on the blackness, but just focusing on you trying to be Drewski.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that was the point. Is that paraphrasing is that allegedly Drewski did quote unquote, which is not a term, but whiteface. And so I believe his point was that, well, I'm going to return quote unquote the favor. He didn't necessarily say I'm going to do blackface, but what's the opposite of that, of what Drewski did, right? So it's almost suggestive of that.
How many years did Hollywood portray and put on black faces and walked around? You got cartoons that you could go to that got blackface children. blackface people, popular people, and they got them looking like Mr. Sandman.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Sam Bowie. So what are we talking about? Drewski, I don't know, I don't know who he was trying to portray. I'm not getting into that.
Yeah. I know who he's trying to portray. The world know, but so you don't have to get into it because they all know who he's trying to portray.
Yeah, but so if Jake Paul, if you're going to do it, just do it in a tasteful manner, man. No, we're not tripping on that, Jake Paul. You're not getting back on us.
I gotta disagree
because, my opinion, if you do it, get his color, get the makeup right, and be Drewski. That's it. I'm not tripping on you doing it. I'm not gonna trip on you doing it unless something stupid come out your mouth. Then that'd be it for you. Because everybody gonna come for you. So make sure you know what you're doing when you do it, and do it in a tasteful manner.
I think. My bad, DJ. You had to say something.
No,
I'm just listening.
I think that if he does the opposite of what Drewski did, then it's different because it doesn't have the same history behind it. And I think that's the problem is if you got a brother that's dressing up, like Drewski did, like a white girl, even the movie White Chicks, right? Which we all love to a degree and we remember. Right. Like there's that and it's funny and it's okay. But when you reverse that, it's almost like, and it's not just, I suppose, Jake Paul, it's others that believe, I'm not just gonna put this all on Jake Paul's shoulders. So it's there's others who think like that say, hey, if you can do it, then I can do it. And they often forget that the history and stigma that is historical stigma that has came with that of them doing quote unquote blackface. And they've done that. And that's not only done, it's not just like limited to America. That's been, and you guys can look it up yourself. That's been in other countries too, where they do it, where there's barely any black people to defend or go against anything that they're doing. So it's almost, so for me, it's like there's a large historical giant or stigma behind blackface rather than it is with, quote unquote whiteface. And so it's almost like a lot of that, during times where that was popping up in Hollywood, there was inequality. And the thing with, let's just say a certain faction of people is they like to claim equality when it's convenient for them, but then practice inequality. So I think this would be a deal where they're trying to grab out at the kind of the Kurt coat or the curtail of someone and say, oh, hey, if you can do it, then I can do it, because that would be equal. But
are you saying
it's not necessarily
it's on two different levels is what you're saying?
I'm saying that I think the quote unquote, let's say Jake Paul's side is calling for, whether they saying it directly or not, is they're saying if you could do it, I can do it, and it's equality. But the deal is that it is not equality. You're just doing a tit for tat, maybe because you're a new generation or whatever. Jake Paul's fairly young. So he might be older than me. So maybe he doesn't know the history of it, but it's just like this has a mammoth of a history behind it. But then for this, for this, there is not the same history behind it. So when you try to say, well, that's not fair, that's not equal. No, people had to suffer and die due to this, as compared to someone doing this. But see, it's almost like they're trying to say that they're trying to come to the table and saying that, well, we should be able to do it too, since you're able to do it. Yes, you can. However, to kind of, as you said, they're not at the same level, because this is connected to historical stigmas that people suffer from still today and have suffered from. Ain't nobody necessarily suffering from, and y'all can let me know in the chat, like ain't nobody necessarily suffering from a white stigma. So that's the thing. And I think that it just becomes, it comes to these type of certain people with a certain mindset that say that why is it you can do it, but I can't do it? Hence goes saying the N-word. Hence goes saying everything else. It's just anything, like it's almost like they just can't take not being able to do something.
So you think it'll
that
be a
we can do.
domino effect that people are gonna be popping up with black faces all over again because they're saying if you can do it, we can do it, and that's just an excuse for them to be who they wanted to be in the beginning, and now they have the opportunity. The door has been open for what they've been feeling the whole time, right?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
So
I didn't really think about it like that. I never really thought about
that's
it
why
like
I'm
that.
here, bro. That's why I'm here.
I thought, for me, it was just, if you want to be funny, because you know, you ought to know if you do it, Jake Paul, if you do it, understand that Juicy's gonna come for you. He's gonna come for your head. And from last time that we checked, when we all seen you get knocked out, and your jaw's wired, you may need to just get somewhere and just sit down and just be and you know what I'm saying, you might as well just sit down and relax your nerves for a little bit. But if you do it, you understand that the community will come for you, and Drewski's definitely going to come for you. And so you got plenty of material out there that you already gave him. So be careful what you wish for. Like they say, King Kong ain't got nothing on me. Drewski, man, he be playing for keeps. So you might want to rethink that. But if you want to go ahead and do what you're gonna do, because that's what you do, you like to that's what he likes to do anyway. He likes to ripple the the waves a little bit. He's always on the edge type of a person, and that's just his personality. But understand, be careful what you're doing, because social media is a mug, bro.
Yeah, and I think that just certain folks can't take that. Certain things can be considered. Yes, you can do it. You do it when you're at home alone anyway. Right. But it's like certain things are off limits just for the respect of the people who had to die and suffer for it, that don't look like you. And they can't take that, because to them, it's like, oh no, it's tit for tat. If I could do it, you could do it. Why can't I do it? You're infringing on my freedom. And then it's this and then that. When the people's freedom who was infringed upon are the ones that you're trying to emulate.
Yeah, I get it.
So it's interesting, but
I get it,
man. All right, shout out to Drewski and them. One thing I wanted to mention, since we're kind of getting into talking about acting, let's talk about somebody who now this brother was on an interview, I guess a couple just a little bit back, but we never talked about it, so I want to bring it up. So Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, my favorite show, right?
The new show?
No, the original show, excuse me. With Uncle Phil, everybody.
Right.
So Carlton, aka Alfonso Ribeiro, who was the actor.
Right.
So I'm paraphrasing here. So he went on a show, kind of an interview, and he pretty much, I'm paraphrasing, allegedly said that, like, Fresh Prince, that his character on The Fresh Prince ended his acting career, because pretty much I'm paraphrasing, of course, allegedly said that, like, imagine playing a role so well that now after playing that role, they tell you that you can't be anything else. And that's what's so troublesome. And so pretty much after that role, I suppose I'm paraphrasing here, but it's just like he was getting typecasted.
Right. And
people couldn't see him as something else.
A detective?
And I think that's just so unfair, dog. Like, Will Smith goes on. He ain't even supposed to be there, right? Will Smith, before Fresh Prince, is a Grammy Award winning rapper, right? But then he goes on Fresh Prince, and then he does this, and then he blasts in a movie star. Wait a minute, he's on Independence Day. He's a pilot and fighting aliens. Will Smith was able to maneuver in one of the biggest movie stars we know today, right? On top of, some people don't even remember him being a rapper. That's how far he's gone. And then you got Alfonso, who played his role as good as Will, if not better. And the reason why I say better is because Fresh Prince, that's kind of how it seemed like that's kind of how Will was. Like he was cool and goofy like that.
Right.
So it almost didn't feel like acting. But I think it just hurts my heart that it's like, man, Alfonso Ribeiro, he plays Carlton really good.
Right.
He gets out of that, and dang, he can't get no. I mean, I don't know, Tyler Perry. Then can he get on something? He should be able to get on something and do something.
Hey,
I thought he had that one show.
Didn't work out.
That one
Like-
show.
what show is that?
No.
Funniest videos or something.
Yeah, but that didn't. They just thought it was Carlton hosting Funniest Video. That didn't work.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
you
he
know
got
what
paid
though?
for that.
Like, why can't it be 007?
But
James Bond.
Yeah.
Look, he can't take
Transformers
it.
or something.
Yeah, put him in Transformers. Look,
Yeah.
he could be a cop. So, like, I just like, man,
It's
bro.
not unusual. They have him come out doing that. No, but you know what?
He just
man?
couldn't escape that character.
No, but he's not the only one.
Of course not.
Every now and then, there's actors. Because I tell you, another actor who's did the same thing is
I think I know who you're talking about. I think it's coming. Hold on.
the nerd. He was the nerd. Was it Family Guys? Was it Family Ties?
Urkel?
Oh, the dude playing Steve Urkel.
Urkel.
I forgot his name.
Jamal.
Yeah, Jamal, something like that. Yeah.
He got typecast too. I mean,
Dang.
he never recovered. You know,
Nah.
he wasn't doing 007 Boys in the. Could you imagine? Could y'all imagine Boys in the Hood or Baby Boy, and you switch Carlton and
Damn.
and or
All right, there's gonna be some. You gotta warm up to it, all right?
Could you imagine?
It's gonna take some warming up. You can't be putting it. You can't be pushing again. That's too quick. That's too hot. Too quick. You can't do that. Cause that I'd watch it just to laugh. Yeah, you can't do that. Hold up, fool. What you want to do, fool? I'll be sitting there like, look at the Carlton. Like he couldn't do it.
Come on, man.
But they could have. I mean, he could have been in. He could have. Why not? Another thing. To your point, the new Fresh Prince. He couldn't have played no type of role in one of the teachers. Something. Hell, we could have played a boyfriend or somebody or something. Got a little something. But damn.
I think we got to go to spit that clip.
Yeah. It's about that time, y'all. Is it?
It's about that time.
DJ, you got it or you?
I don't have it.
Okay.
It's
All
about
right,
that
y'all.
time. It's about that time. Go ahead and explain.
Since we
yourself.
talking about movies, hold on, let me bring it up real quick. Turn this all the way up. Okay, so this is Spit That Clip. Y'all tune in. So this is where we're gonna play a clip from a movie, and you guys need to guess the movie,
Right.
the actor or actors
Yes.
that are in the clip, and then the year the movie was made.
Right.
And this is where you guys in the chat, excuse me, really get involved. Don't text it to me and don't email it, damn it. Put it on the chat. Do something. Post it on something if you're watching on social media.
Why can't they email it to you?
Because they're going to lose because somebody is going to be smarter and do it as a post.
Exactly.
We going to get your email at this time. They're going to post it and we going to see it immediately. I'm trying to help them out.
You try see, it's the people. See, we're trying to help you people. We trying to help you.
So
help us help you.
Yep.
Understand what we talking about?
right.
Now, just go ahead and tune in. Get the movie right. Get the actor right.
Mhm.
And get the year right. And you will be right. Or
All
we'll
right.
make it right.
You ready, DJ? Want to tone that down? Here we go. And watch. Y'all low key be trying to guess. Like, I wonder what he said anyway, which I like, which is amusing. So here we go. All right.
What is going on? And why are you being so nice to Akeem all of a sudden?
I like the boy.
What are you up to?
What? Nothing.
Come on, y'all. I mean, that's pretty easy. Look. The producers already know.
That's
Producers already. Come on.
if you don't get that,
Come on.
they need to take away your movie license from you. They need to take everything away from you concerning the movie. If you don't guess that, if you
Yep.
don't get it right, it'll be a shame if you didn't get that right. It will be a shame if you didn't get it right. But
Yes,
go
sir.
ahead. Go ahead and get it in right now. Get it in right
Yep.
now. We
Waiting
are
for
waiting.
y'all.
We are waiting
Mhm.
for you and responding to you so you can go ahead and win.
Yep, wherever y'all watching that, y'all do something. I'm not gonna check my phone. But yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning into the show as
Yep.
always. We just mention things that come up. You know, we're not necessarily picking sides. We're gonna tell our perspectives, of course, and that's what I love. And hope
Right.
you love it about the show. We're gonna put our sauce on it. But you guys let us know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us about the subject matter. You know, this is about different things that's going on. You know, the in between sometimes take over more than the sports, y'all. That's how
Right.
much in between is going on.
Yeah.
I just hope everybody's safe out there and stay safe. And I know we got a lot going on in the world right now, and we got a lot going on outside of the world as our astronauts prepare to come back. Shout out to Artemis too. And so yeah, man, we love having you guys. Just let us know what you think. We'll be checking the comments. Hopefully you guys can guess spit that clip. I mean,
Yeah.
Do I gotta spell it out for you? You know?
Get in there and get it. Do what
in
you
there.
got to do, good people. We appreciate you guys on social media joining us. Facebook people, we give a shout out to you. Thanks for tuning in. Instagram, TikTok. Peeps, we appreciate your support. Continue to support the Spit That Sauce podcast. Until next week.
And that's a wrap for this episode of The Sauce. We hope you enjoyed the mix of sports and entertainment and everything in between. If you love what you heard, be sure to follow, like, and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Stay connected with us on social media for updates, hot takes, and a little extra flavor. Until next time, keep it saucy.
Very good.
Yeah.
thought it was really good.
Y'all like my astronaut analysis
I do.
of the black
That's